So the meals I will show you today, they only need one pot to prepare. They all are prepared within 20 minutes. They're under $10 and they're less than 500 calories per portion. Remember, being in a calorie deficit is the main reason for weight loss. Calories in, calories out. I don't care what you think or if you like it or not. This is how it works. It always works like this. And it doesn't matter if you're on an intermittent fasting diet or if you're on a low carb diet or on a fat diet, meat diet, juice diet, vegan, vegetarian. It doesn't matter. You need to be in a calorie deficit, period. Full stop. Okay, so let's start here. Just to give you an idea, 1 pound of fat for 453 grams-ish of visceral fat is roughly worth 3,500 kilocalories. It's about 1.2 kilograms of French fries. It's only 590 grams of peanut butter or 700 grams of Oreos or 390 grams of cooking oil. So that is what 1 pound of visceral fat is worth in calories. To lose fat, you will have to eat less calories than you burn. And many Americans don't do that because their eating habits are extremely poor. It's not just nutritional poor, it's also way too many calories. So if you order a meal at a fast food restaurant, that usually gets you somewhere in the range of 1,300 to 1,800 kilocalories for the entire meal, including the fries and the drink. So I'm not sure if this is the only thing you ate that day, but most likely not. I'm sure you had breakfast, I'm sure you will have dinner, I'm sure you will have like some sort of a snack. So if you already have in one meal 1,300, 1,500, 1,800 calories, and then you eat on top of that breakfast, you eat on top of that lunch, you eat on top of that snacks, you will get way over the 2,000 or maybe 2,500 or 2,300 calories that you use every day. And the rest of that will be stored in fat. On top of that, all those meals that will give you way too many calories and not very good nutrition, they're also very expensive. A typical fast food meal gets you anywhere between $10 and $15 per portion. But I want to give you an example. Let's go with like a very cheap, with one of the cheapest meals out there. It's the McDonald's Big Mac meal, which is under $10. It's $9.29 plus tax per portion. So around $10 per portion. A Big Mac meal, a large Big Mac meal with large fries and a drink comes at 1,300-ish calories. You will get 32 grams of protein, 51 grams of fat, mostly saturated fats. Out of those 192 grams of carbohydrates that you will get, only 9 grams are dietary fiber. So for $10, that is frankly way too many calories and way too unhealthy, as that I would spend money on that. So healthy eating doesn't have to be expensive. Healthy eating can be cheaper than you going to McDonald's or to any other fast food place and eat the meals there. All it takes is about 20 minutes of your time to prepare it. So now you say, oh my God, Mark, 20 minutes, but I don't have the time to do 20 minutes. But think about it. If you go from work to the fast food place, you order your fast food, you eat it, and you come back, that's easy 20 minutes. Most people spend 20 minutes on that. Just take those 20 minutes and spend them in the morning. And you have a much healthier meal and lower calories. So the meals I will show you today, they only need one pot to prepare. They all are prepared within 20 minutes. They're good-sized portions. They're under $10 per portion. They're extremely healthy, have a lot of nutrition, and they're less than 500 calories per portion. So we start with meal number 1, which is 150 grams of chicken breast, 150 grams of sweet potatoes, 100 grams of kale, and as a drink, we use a Diet Coke drink, but you can also drink water. I prefer water, but if you like Coke, then use a Diet Coke drink that has 0 calories. This meal, together with everything, with the cooking oil we used, which we use peanut oil, with garlic and onions, has around 450 calories. That's what this meal has. And look at the portion. So, that for those 450 calories gives you 53.8 grams protein. That's more protein than in your Big Mac meal. It only has 40.3 grams of carbs, and 8.5 of those are dietary fiber. So it's high in dietary fiber, which is great. Dietary fiber is extremely important for your health. And then it only has 6.6 grams of fats, and some of those fats are actually unsaturated fats because of the cooking oil that we used, which is peanut oil. it will cost you $4.70 per meal. So what if you don't like meat? No problem, we can work with fish. So fish is a little bit more expensive than meat, so that meal will be a little bit more expensive, but we're still staying under those $10. We used mai just because I love mai. It's a great fish. We used 180 grams of mai, 150 grams of regular potatoes, and 100 grams of spinach. And then again, we used olive oil, garlic, onions, 370 kilocalories for that meal. It gave you almost 50 grams of protein, 35 grams of carbs, and 5.7 of them were fiber. Very low in fat, only 2 grams of fat, and loaded with iron, potassium, unsaturated fats from the fish and from the oil, folate, vitamin B, C, and A. This is a very healthy meal and low in calorie. Again, we paid per portion $8.50 per portion for this. And our next meal has 200 grams of tofu in it, 150 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of rice, and curry. That entire portion only had 350 calories, and it cost us $5.80 to buy it per portion. The protein was 23.9 grams. We had a little bit higher in carbs, 42.2 grams, but a lot of fiber, a lot of dietary fiber in your carbs, 6.7 grams, and around 9.8 grams of fat, and very high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds because of the curry, and then of course vitamin C and A and B from the rest of the ingredients. Instead of driving to your fast food place and getting the meals there and driving back, spend that time in the morning in the kitchen, prepare your meal, start cooking. This is how you become healthier. Subscribe to my channel. I see you soon. I'm out.